uploaded my 3-4 day ordeal at the hospital with my radioactive iodine treatment, and I just kind of wanted to do like a final thoughts on to sum up the whole thing. It's Thursday, February 11th, 2010, and so I've been out of the hospital since Monday. Like I said, I didn't ask you to do anything extreme, to stay, in my room and, away from humanity as per how it was at the hospital. I've been pretty much able to live a normal life since I came home, with the exception of just being careful around, I had my, plastic utensils and paper plates and things like that. They told me not to, make food for other people, so when I was actually making my sister's lunch, I would put on, gloves, which wasn't, it wasn't, whatever, it's just a precaution, too. My radioactive measurement was, actually, I don't really know exactly how the scale, I don't know the units and whatnot of whatever, but just a comparison, when they first, gave me the pill, and, about 2 hours after they gave me the pill, they came to check how radioactive I am, and on their little measurement scale or whatever, I was a 58. Not quite sure how that measurement works, but anyway, when I was discharged on Monday morning, they took my measurement again, and I was a 5. So that just gives you an idea of how much, how radioactive I was when I left, which was almost next to nothing. So that's why they were like, you're fine. It's just kind of a precaution or whatever. Other than that, everything's been great. I've been able to eat normal again, so no low iodine diet. That finished pretty much as soon as I got the pill. I was fine. My neck is still a bit swollen, and like I mentioned in the video, it is because of the radiation destroying whatever leftover thyroid tissue. It's so, that's another thing. Weights are gonna have to wait again, but what are you gonna do, right? Other than that, everything's great. I feel fantastic. Actually, what I wanted to mention is that I know the last video before all these that I uploaded was the one of me being, really kind of depressed and whatnot. I think what that I've only felt like that for about a week, and what that was is because they switched me up on meds. They want to, because before radiation you have to drop your meds completely. You have to become hypoactive. So they had me on Synthroid for a while, and then for 2 weeks they put me on Cytomel, and then they dropped me off completely. When they switched me from Synthroid to Cytomel, I don't think my body likes Cytomel, or at least it needed a lot more time to adjust to it than they gave me for 2 weeks, because I felt like shit being on that. But as soon as I dropped it, being completely off hormones, you would think I feel worse, but I actually felt better. So it was that 1 week period, the first week of taking Cytomel, I was kind of okay, but the second week on Cytomel, I felt like shit. I can't even tell you how bad I felt. Well, you saw the video. I was miserable. I felt horrible. But after that, it was okay, so it wasn't that bad. On next Tuesday, on the 16th, I get my full body scan, and when that comes back clear, I don't see why it wouldn't, then that will pretty much tell me that I am cancer free, and I'm excited, and I can't wait. This whole thing is almost done, and yeah, there's gonna be follow-ups, and yeah, I'm gonna be on replacement hormones for the rest of my life, but you know what? I have the rest of my life, which is what ultimately counts. I'm super grateful for all the support I got. Given that I knew pretty much from the very beginning that in the end, I was going to be okay. However, it's still a lot to take in. It's not something you're ever going to be prepared to mentally to deal with until you have to deal with it. I am super grateful for, and in the past, through this whole thing, I realized how much like my father I am. I kind of have a light attitude when it comes to everything, and yes, I can be serious at times when I need to be serious and whatnot, but I've been able to smile throughout almost this entire process, and, I'm so thankful for having the attitude that I have, and I know that I get it from my father, because my mom is like the absolute opposite. She's like the anxious kind of panicky type, and and he's like always the one having to kind of calm her down and tell her to chill the fuck out. And that's how I am, and I'm so grateful for having this attitude, and everything should be great. I am excited to, it's mid-February and summer's coming, and I'm going to be ready for the summer, and I'm going to be still here kicking, and thank you so much for all your support, for all your kind words and emails and messages and whatnot, and thank you guys for tuning in and watching me and being supportive and everything, and just remember that, you get shit thrown at you in life all the time, and you just gotta push through it and never ever 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 give up, because life has too much to offer to to let it pass you by, and just yay, I feel great. Okay, I'm gonna go now, and I will talk to you guys soon. I will give you the results when I get results. So, mwah, 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 mwah. Thanks again. Bye.